welcome back. So off camera I went and grabbed my horsey's back. So I got to thinking how I want to progress my game forward, and the thought process is, do I want to go to the Nether, or do I have other objectives? I think I'm not really happy with my armor yet. There's not unbreaking on everything. So I think that's going to be more my priority. And I think what that means is I want to start building up an engine. So over here is where I'm going to do that. Anyway, so let's go get prepared to do that. I might as well take some time, right? I'm not in any hurry, and this is a good point in the game to build myself a house and do some things like that. So first off the bat, if we're going to build a house, we're going to want to have some materials, which we have basically none of at this point. So we're going to get some cobbled deep slate. We're going to get some wood. Yeah, I'm not thinking too much beyond that right now. So, have I got enough iron and things like that? Yeah. This is enough food. So, let's just grab some materials. And I was thinking for the Nether, I'm going to want to grab some gravel so that I can drop it down off the side into the lava, making a big pillar down, and then start to put start to put some ladders down. My brain gets a little scattered sometimes when I'm doing too many things. Okay, this isn't going to be terribly exciting, so I'm not going to grab too much. Really just get like a stack or so. I guess I should grab some copper. That's going to be nice actually to not use up iron with fences and things like that. I don't want that. There's potential to find diamonds over here. It's another whole area. Okay, well I guess I was wrong about there not being anything down here. There's a lot of good stuff to explore. Okay. Still got a couple torches, might as well just put them down. Okay, focus, Carl. Yeah, no. If I don't get enough, I'm just gonna have to come back down. Who? You. Come on. Die. And we'll grab this copper. Now we do have a bunch of dripstone here. I could incorporate dripstone blocks if I wanted to. And so the big goal is XP. We're going to get XP out of furnaces to start off here. As I set up towards doing villager trades, I'm going to do a melon farm and a pumpkin farm, and then we're going to do wheat and cows and sugarcane, so that we can do book trades, melon trades, pumpkin trades, and I may do villager farming. I don't know. It's not always the easiest to do. It breaks down a lot. What I mean is when you're doing 2 farmer villagers, I like to do 2 anyway, with a villager to receive the food. Okay, why am I getting iron? I don't need to do that. So you can farm potatoes or carrots, and I mean, it works. It can work really well, but it can break down a lot. Okay. Am I going in the wrong direction? Yep. Okay, so that's got us. A little bit of slime is always a good thing. Okay, so that got us, yeah, we got a bunch of copper. So a stack in a little bit. And let's just grab some regular cobblestone. I don't like to overdo it grabbing materials. Generally. It just feels unnecessary. I'd rather just get what I need. Nope. Okay. Alright. Oh, we're going up from here. Okay. Let me just grab some stone. Let's grab a bit more. Oh. Alright. Guys, get. Come on. Who? Okay. Boy. Where'd he go? Oops. Come on. Die. Wow, he did a lot of damage. I should feel somewhat embarrassed. Okay, so how do I actually get out of here? I don't want to pillar up with my new materials. What do we got for materials? Pillar up with dirt. Oh, this isn't working. Okay. Okay. And home is not immediately obvious. Am I not going in the right direction? It's pretty close by here. I think it's this way. Something tells me. And I'm using the map, so now I've got confirmation. Honey. What would be the point of grabbing honey? There's got to be a point to it. I should really light up this area. Okay, let's just make sure that we're not gonna get blown up by a creeper or anything. Looks pretty good. Hey, he's got a sword. Let's make sure he dies. Ooh. Me. Actually, that's not bad. Why would I leave the pants behind? There's got to be something. Oops. Okay. So, let's dump a bunch of stuff. So we got a bit of cobblestone, we got a bit of cobbled deep slate. We're going to want to grab some wood. Don't need any of that stuff. Let's make sure we got that. We don't need that. That's kind of cute. Okay, so we want some wood. That tree's fine. Actually, we're running short on food. Let's put some food in there. Did I see somebody? Nope. That in there. Yeah, that looks kind of terrible. Do we want any birch? I don't think we want any birch. Let's get rid of these. Okay. Get rid of you. Oh. Nah, there's a beehive on that one. Let's get rid of this one. And is that enough to start with? I mean, it's getting close. Do this one more, and then when these two trees despawn, we'll see what that looks like. If that's keepable. Pick up some more saplings. Okay. So we're going to start building over there. Let's get some more iron cooking. Gonna want to have some redstone on us. Oh, we're gonna chew up a bunch of cobblestone for pistons. So I may do some off-camera mining to get more materials. Let's start with just the house. Is that enough wood? That might actually not be enough wood. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do it. No idea what I'm doing. Gonna need some. That's enough. Let's see. So I just want big flat space. And it looks like one block up. So I'll make big flat space here. I'll be taking out this. Yeah, I'll take all of this out. What's over there? Oh, that's neat. Okay, so we'll put the house right over here. Right over here. Boy, computer's kind of cooking a little bit. We're sticking around for a while, so let's put the crafting table here. We're gonna want to do... No, don't... No! Oops. I don't like it. So we want... what was this for? Stone for a... whoops. For a woodcutter. Or a... what? No, what do you call it? What do you call it? Anyway, I'll get there in a minute. Stone cutter. I think that's the tool. So what does my house want to look like? Let's think about that. Some sort of an L-shaped thing. Yeah, maybe some kind of L-shaped thing. So let's go... maybe there. What are we going to do? Like 5 inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe make 3. Maybe just come out 2. Something, something. Do we want to put the door there? I don't think we want to put the door there. I'd rather put the door here. And let's see, do we have a back door here? Something, something. kind of move through the space. That gives you like a little nook over here. Gives you a working space in the back corner here. Okay. So then as far as windows go, let's do, oops, I don't know if I want that one there. We'll find out. As far as windows go, I kind of like that big there. That's a bit of wall space. Oh, because that's too small. Let's make that just full size there. What if we had matching ones there? And then that's 3, that's 2. What if we did that? Gives us a bit of wall space. Window near the door. That's too much. That's a little weird. What if we did that? That's got a bit of a better feel to it. Yeah, okay. Huh. How much have I got left? 10? I'm going to be a few pieces short, aren't I? More than a few. Okay. Can I make it work anyway? Knew that was going to happen. So pickaxe. I don't have a bed over here. That's a problem. Hey, don't! Do the dying thing. Okay, get me out of here. I go after one sheep, and then the whole thing just turns sideways. And now that's going in the right direction. Alright. Back on track. I didn't end up putting torches all around here, and that's something that I really should do. And I have the what with all. Seriously. Love it. Hey, stop it. It's not nice. Four, 3, 2, one. It look like a house. Okay, what is all this? Okay, I'm gonna have to go kill that guy. I think. Or not. Oop. Yep. Hey! Oh, look at you guys. You're all following me around. Oops. Okay, let's back up a titch. Come on. Sometimes you kind of wish you had a shield. Okay. Try again. Radio. So we want to have a bed over there. That we know. And I only have one wool. Seriously? 2 black wool. Okay. Let's get some more of that and head back over there. I see you. I like bones. Okay. So we're doing a little bit of tap dancing to make the amount of cobbled deep slate work. But it should be fine. Okay, so 4 pieces. And then if I take this stuff out and replace it with a regular cobblestone, we should be good to go. Okay. We'll replace it later, probably. And put, oops. Yeah, there's not enough for that. Could do that. I don't know. See if that makes any rational sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. Now, what was the idea here, actually? I thought there was this was going to be a door. Maybe that can be a double door. Sure. Let's do that. Up. Oh. Nope, don't like it. Okay. So there's going to be a second floor on here. I think it wants to hang out. Don't 12, and then turn the rest into planks. We're gonna want a bunch of slabs and a bunch of stairs. Ugh, looks like we need a chest. That's a start anyway. Okay. So we do need a couple more. No, we don't need a couple more white wool. We don't. We can turn those into white wool, and then we can make a bed. Leave that there for now. So the way I'm looking at this, yeah, that wouldn't be enough if I was to do it. I was thinking about keeping some wood around for the corners. I think I want to. So we need to have some stairs and we need to have some slabs. We know that. So let's just start with a few. And whatever, we need some. And we need some ladders as well. So let's just put a ladder up here for now. And the thought process is that I'm going to do something with the corners here. So let's try this. Although it's going to be better if I don't do a slab, if I do that there, and if I were to put something up like that. Let's just do it in like that. So if I put another stair here and I go slabby slabby, what does that look like? It's got a bit of something to it. So let's go do that on the other corner. We'll put a slab in there, which means we'll want to put a slab in there and put a couple blocks up the corners. So that would mean that we're going to have another one here. That would mean doing this here. And slab into the inside corner, hey? Slab, slab? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Ooh. Can I get that one? Can I force it? Yes, I can force it. And then if I do, hey, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, it's okay. So I don't have enough wood to keep doing this. So let's go get more wood. Okay, but anyway, regardless of that, there will be a house. That's the start of the house. I'll probably just get some materials off camera and come back to working on it. So the next things that I'm thinking are going to be the farms. And the idea would be to AFK in the house. But I also don't want to spend a ton of time clearing land here because that's also kind of boring. So let's start out over here. And I just want to do a pumpkin and melon farm. So that's what I'm going to do. What that's going to entail, let's do some cobblestone fences. So let's take a spot like this to start with. And I'm going to have the trench going on. I don't have a hoe. Will I be able to do it? Yes. So crafting table, might as well have one over here. And a hoe. So I'm going to plant and oh wait, I got this backwards. So I'm going to plant in between. Actually, let's put the water bucket in there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the 9th one is where there's going to be a hopper. And then repeats. Yes. And I'm just going to do a collection at each point. It's less fancy, but whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then I'll place the water there, flowing back to that square. So then I keep going with this. Right, and then that's on both sides, and so I'm going to be going down here. So then I'm going to have a either glass panes or like copper fence or something like that up the middle, and then have pistons and redstone and stuff. So we'll get all that stuff going on. But let's go back the other way. I'm going to do some off-camera work because collecting materials just doesn't make for very good content. So I'm going to need some more oak. I'm going to need some more cobblestone, some more cobbled deep slate. I guess I don't need the cobbled deep slate. But in order to make a whole bunch of pistons, I just need a ton of cobblestone, and that's boring to watch. But I could spend a little bit more time here before I cut this one. So why don't I go into the nether and get some quartz, because we're going to need that for comparators and observers. And how are we doing here? We can pretty much just go into the nether like this. Right. Ooh, that's a fancy bow. Give me your bow. Fine, keep your bow. If I got stuck, I have flint and steel. If a gas took out the portal. Okay, so something quartz. Look at all that bone meal. Okay, no, we're not messing with that. Let's just find some quartz. We don't need much. Nope. Yay, more. Okay, and this should really be all we need. But this stuff is good for levels too. Alright, let's get out of here. Does that guy have tears? Give me your tears. Bye. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'll do a little stuff off camera. I'll get the cobblestone and things like that, and then I will come back.